This is lesson 914, problem 936. In this problem, we are supposed to solve, so that means solve for x to get our x-intercepts. And when I look at this problem, my first thought is I want to use the zero product property because I see factors already. The only problem is that this equation isn't equal to 0. And in order to use the zero product property, we need to have the equation equal to 0. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is add 6 to both sides. So that gives me x minus 5 times x plus 2, and then we have plus 6 equal to 0. All right. So now I'm going to need to take my generic rectangle and multiply those two factors together. So I'm going to do that. So I have x minus 5 times x plus 2. So x times x gives me x squared. X times negative 5 gives me negative 5x. And x times positive 2 gives me 2x here. And then for that top right-hand corner, I have 2 times negative 5, which gives me negative 10. So writing that out, I have an x squared tile. Combining these x's, negative 5x and positive 2x gives me negative 3x. And then I have negative 10 ones. And then I'm going to add in these 6 ones. And set that equal to 0. So now I get x squared minus 3x minus 4, when I combine the negative 10 and the 6, equal to 0. Okay, now I've got it in standard form, equal to 0, and now I can go ahead and factor this using my generic rectangle and my diamonds. Set that up. Okay, so my x squared terms go in the bottom left-hand corner, my 1's in the top right. Multiply those together to get the top of my diamond. So x squared times negative 4 gives me negative 4x squared. My x terms go in the bottom of my diamond. And now I'm thinking about those factors that multiply to give me negative 4x squared and add up to give me negative 3x. So those would be negative 4x and positive 1x. When I add those, I get negative 3x. When I multiply them, I get that top term. All right, I'm going to put those in my generic rectangle. And then I'm going to look for these dimensions. So x times x gives me x squared. X times negative 4 gives me negative 4x. X times positive 1 gives me this x. And then just to check, I have positive 1 times negative 4 gives me those negative 4 tiles. Okay, so here we go. My factors are x minus 4 times x plus 1, and that's equal to 0. Now we use the zero product property. Take each of those factors, set it equal to 0, and solve for x. So when I do that, I get x equals 4. Remember, this is an x-intercept, so we can write it as a coordinate point. Okay. Same thing over here, solve for x. And again, it's an x-intercept, so we can write it as a coordinate